Tara Lujan, we have City Councilor Romero Worth, and thank you all for being here. The Santa Fe County is absolutely blessed to have cultural and environmentally beautiful and diverse area for as part of our heritage, frankly. We're here today to launch an important event that will help bring our community and state together around the important policies and opportunities regarding the environments that we all get to share. But frankly, you can't really commodify it. You really can't say this is worth $1 billion, but it is. It is. And it's both intrinsic and, I got a 24 billion. $2.4 billion to be quite exact. So thank you for that, Representative. I'd just like to introduce and thank our Senator Jeff Steinborn for bringing us together today. He is the Executive Director of Outdoor New Mexico. He's the organizer of this event, and he's going to help make the announcement of the big picture that we have in store for us. So thank you, Senator Steinborn.
Well, thank you all, thousands of you out there. Thank you. Let's roll with it. We're being live streamed across the world. And thank you, Mayor and Commissioners and Councilors. Thank you so much for being here today on our busy day. I really am honored to be with you. I want to first of all thank the Santa Fe Convention Center for hosting us today in this incredible facility. You all are so blessed here in this community to have this center. I am Jeff Steinborn. I'm not here in my capacity as my part-time job, unpaid, part-time, whipping post job. I am here in my day job as the Executive Director of Outdoor New Mexico, which is a 501c3 nonprofit conservation organization. I've been working in conservation professionally for over 20 years, where I've championed land conservation campaigns across the state, protection of wildlife and rivers and all of that. Several years ago, prior to the pandemic, we started Outdoor New Mexico to kind of carry on the tradition of this great event that we're going to announce today. For 5 years, Mayor, Commissioners, Councilors, we've been bringing New Mexicans together from all across the state to talk about important policy issues related to our outdoors, related to conservation, some of the most pressing challenges we're facing in our environment. Over 130 New Mexico communities have participated in this event from all corners of the state, and people have attended from 19 states. We've supported the formation of small businesses across the state who have come out of this event. Policies have been created out of this event because, as we talked about, Mayor, this is where we get to brainstorm policies, look at best practices, and try to help us all do better. And most importantly, people form relationships at this conference. They get a networking opportunity with their peers, not only in this home community, but across the state, that are just unparalleled, that help them all springboard to do their work. Along the way, we have been able to showcase some of the most incredible natural gems in the state of New Mexico. As every year this conference moves around, from the Organ Mountain Desert Peaks National Monument, New Mexico's largest national monument, the Sky Island Mountains outside Las Cruces, where the first conference was held, to the birthplace of wilderness in Silver City along the Continental Divide Trail, to the Tribe River Mecca and Bisti Wilderness in San Juan County. Then, of course, last year, the awe-inspiring Rio Grande del Norte National Monument and Wild and Scenic River in Taos. So this year, we're featuring the OG of New Mexico communities. See, I really debated whether or not how well that little joke would play, but I knew you'd laugh, Mayor, and that was good enough for me. All right, thank you. New Mexico, America's oldest city, right? It's state capital. Okay. I knew I was within the. Okay.
You're correct for a state.
Serious bragging rights, right? We agree on that? All right. But anyway, truly one of New Mexico's crown jewels. From a nature, heritage, cultural heritage perspective, the ancestral lands of the Tiwa people, and home to gorgeous landscapes like the Caja del Rio, and of course the Diablo Canyon. The rich multicultural heritage and infinite outdoor recreations in this community, from skiing and hiking, mountain biking and hot springs, to bird watching. So it is my honor, after listening to communities around the state and talking to them, that we have selected Santa Fe as being the home of the 2023 Outdoor. And we couldn't be more happy that we're going to do it here at the Santa Fe Convention Center, which I know will be an incredible venue for our conference goers.
Nice.
It's been a sellout event the last 3 years in a row, Mr. Mayor, councilors, commissioners. And I want to share with you this cool artwork that we created for this year's conference. Every year we create something new, and this year this was featuring a photograph by a local photographer, Brian Van Denzen. Van Denzen, that's it, and of Diablo Canyon in the spring. So these are going back with you, Mayor and Commissioners, back to your chambers, so you get to kind of get excited for the conference all year, one of your many keepsakes. The conference is going to help the community really focus on growing its outdoor economy, talking about important policy issues that you were talking about right now, whether it's preservation, sustainability, equity. This conference is going to help all leaders in this community, from citizens to elected officials to outdoor businesses, really come together and help around hopefully a cohesive vision. It will offer, as it always does, interesting panel discussions with leaders from around the country, not just within the state, an outdoor expo for local and New Mexico outdoor companies, an adventure pitch competition offering cash prizes to winning startup outdoor companies that are worthy of investment cash. You get to compete for it. Something we started last year is we're going to do a service project to help do some trail work, to help improve an outdoor place here in the community, and we'll be announcing that in the months to come, but that'll be on the opening day of the conference. We'll have a welcome party the first night, but that day we'll do a service project, and some of our visitors like to sign up for that. We will have evening receptions, and as I said, the best thing people get out of it is just a chance to network and meet each other. People can register starting today, Mayor. Counselors at outdooreconomics.com. So for those of you listening, our website is live. You can now register for this conference. We have a hotel list. We really appreciate your hoteliers in this community who have been wonderful to work with. In fact, Heritage Hotels became a sponsor of the conference and, really been working with us. So I want to finally, Mr. Mayor, give a shout out to Joanna Nelson, to Jason Greenwich, for Juan Flores County, and they've been wonderful to work with to help get this off the ground, and the other staff from the Economic Development Department. And finally, I want to thank you, Mayor. I want to thank you, Madam Chair. I want to thank your councils and commissioners for helping to make this happen and embrace your community being the home of this and all that represents. So with that, it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
All right. So with that, I'd like to welcome up your visionary mayor, Mayor Alan Weber.
We are fortunate to have Jeff at the helm. Give him a round of applause. The guy he's very self-effacing, but his work is spectacular, both as a state senator and in this role, where he's really taken on the responsibility of growing our outdoor economy and making New Mexico as famous for its outdoor opportunities as for all the other things that we have to offer. And that's certainly true for Santa Fe, and it's exciting that, I guess I should start by saying thank you, Jeff, for this announcement. I was personally surprised and amazed that you chose us. I think it's a brilliant job on your part, once again showing great discernment. But it will be a great conference. It is already the premier gathering of its kind for leaders across the state and outside the state to come together and talk about how we grow our outdoor economy. Of course, Santa Fe is already famous as a place for art and culture, and our economic team has been advancing outdoor recreation as another sector where we can really showcase Santa Fe and the opportunity to make it a place where businesses of all kinds and of all sizes can participate. I think our current head count of businesses in Santa Fe who we would consider to be part of the outdoor economy registers just below 100 and growing. And that tells you just how important that sector is to our future. It not only employs a lot of people in the service side, but also in manufacturing, distribution, production, and makes our economy more diversified and takes advantage of one of our great natural gifts. If you think about Santa Fe, you have to think about hiking and biking and fishing and angling and all kinds of outdoor sports, skiing, of course, and it's year-round, not limited to just one season. So it's a great offer for our community to bring this conference here, to bring people together to showcase what we have to offer. And I also want to build on what Jeff said. It is talked about as an economics conference and growing the economy, but it's also about really showcasing a way of life and the health and community benefits that come from being outdoors and being active and having a sustainable community, having a healthy community, getting out and using the trails and the bike paths and hiking, skiing, whatever your version of outdoor exercise is. It's good for the economy. It's good for everybody in our community. People who take advantage of that, I think, live longer, live better, have more community connections, more friends. It really connects people at the level of a way of life. And Santa Fe and northern New Mexico is all about not just the beauty of the outdoors, but the benefit of being outdoors. So with that, I will simply say we are really looking forward to this, Jeff. We will help you in every way we possibly can. Our team, as you already said, really knows their stuff. They can bring people together, build that sector so that it grows and flourishes, and our natural environment and our cultural heritages go hand in hand. So, thank you, sir.
Take care.
Glad to have you.
Okay, before I go any further, I want to introduce to you a guy you're going to be seeing a lot who's integral to the conference. That is the right-hand guy involved in many facets of the conference. That's Russ Smith, you see standing back here.
Behind the camera.
Yes, if Russ says, hey, we really need to do this, take his word for it unless it sounds controversial or sketchy, in which case he'll run it by me, but anyway, Russ is. I also want to welcome, of course, one of your residents who works very hard on the outdoor economy, Jim Glover, Executive Director of Endeavor. All right, so next up we will invite up the chair of the Santa Fe County Commission and a leader who works very hard on protecting the outdoors, also a person of vision. Chair Henson, welcome.
Thank you, everybody. We're so excited in Santa Fe County to be working with the city, with the state, to have a great outdoor conference. Santa Fe County has over 6,600 acres of open space. We have many beautiful places. I am honored to represent the area of the Caja del Rio, which is incredibly important to our community. Diablo Canyon happens to be in my district. I am thrilled that it's on the poster. That is a great example of the work that Santa Fe County has done. We have the great trail in the Caja del Rio, which is the El Camino Real de Terro Adentro trail. Sorry if I didn't get all of that correct. But it is a beautiful trail that we worked with the Forest Service and BLM to create. They are part of our outdoor recreation, and they are an important part of this whole conference, in my opinion, because they have so much open space and are there to work. We're there to work with them as our partners. That's really important. So we are just excited to be part of this. We will make sure that we have hikes available during the conference for many of our constituents from throughout the state, so they can see how beautiful Santa Fe County is and all the great things that we have to offer. So with that, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to say a few words. more to come for sure. I also want to recognize Paul Olafson, our Community Development Director, who also is here, along with Juan Torres, who is our Economic Development Director. So thank you very much, everyone, for all that you're doing. Thank you, Jeff, for this great event to kick it off. And we look forward to working with everyone.
Thank you. Before we invite our next speaker, I'll share with you that Los Alamos is also a co-sponsor of this conference. So they definitely want to be part of the regional effort. And that is the local government of Los Alamos. So now I want to invite up one of your local businesses, one of your local outdoor companies. Kristen Pilati with Atalaya Outfitters. I get that right? So we'll welcome her up.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm honored to be invited to this. There are a lot of great local outdoor businesses here, so to be the representative is pretty humbling, so thank you. My name is Kristen Pilati. I am a board member with Endeavor, New Mexico. I'm a committee member with the Economic Development Advisory Committee for the City of Santa Fe. And I'm a small business owner of Atalaya Outfitters, which is the only local consignment store for outdoor gear and apparel. I moved here from Western Colorado. Western Colorado has an identity of being an outdoor place, an outdoor town, a lot of communities. And when I moved here, a lot of people said, why are you moving to Santa Fe? You already live in outdoor paradise. And so what I told them, and it's becoming a less well-kept secret, is that Santa Fe is a mountain town. We have art and food and culture, but we are also a mountain town. So moving here just made sense. And to be honest, I'll never go back to Colorado. I'm so excited to see that this conference is coming here to Santa Fe to spotlight not only the public lands and trails and open space that we have, but also to spotlight the small businesses that are here and the people in this community that are adjacent to what you think of as outdoor recreation, but that are really supporting the economy. I'm a very small business. I'm a business of one, and a lot of my fellow small business owners are also businesses of one. So this opportunity to come together and showcase all that they're doing, not just economically, but also for the community and the cool things that we do together, I think is really important. It's also exciting for me looking forward, well, first looking at what regional and local collaboration has done for the film industry in this area, and thinking, man, how can we apply that to the outdoor industry? Because those two things really seem to mesh together, and it looks like a lot of opportunity. So that instead of saying, why would you leave Western Colorado to come here, you'd say, I didn't even think about going anywhere else. I thought about going to Santa Fe. So I'm really excited, and thank you so much for having me.
Right. You know, and I have to say, businesses like Atalaya Outfitters is one of the cool things of the conference. We have an outdoor expo. When the conference happens, this room will be filled with different small businesses, exhibitors, nonprofits working in the space, cities promoting conservation. It's a pretty incredible thing, and we always like to kind of take under our wing and champion our local outdoor companies where these conferences are held to help you take advantage of all that the conference has to offer. So really look forward to you being a part of this conference, Kristen, and all your other outdoor companies. And I will just tell you, we'll be making some cool announcements in the months ahead with the Economic Development Department, but we want to welcome all Santa Fe and Santa Fe County's outdoor companies to be a part of this expo, and we'll make space available for them to do so. So it'll be a wonderful thing. So finally, you know, one of the purposes of the conference is to grow outdoor businesses, grow the outdoor economy, and to help grow promising companies in New Mexico. So we're really excited to have partnered with CNN Ingenuity Fund, who is all about, you know, investment in companies, to start a pitch fest at the Outdoor Economics Conference. And so for the second year in a row, we're thrilled to host the adventure pitch, and I'll invite up its leader, TJ Cook from CNN Ingenuity.
Thanks, everybody, and thank you again to the City of Santa Fe for being host this year. It's going to be the best outdoor economics ever and the best adventure pitch ever. When Jeff and I first talked about outdoor economics and the Pitch Fest and growing its stature as a tool in the tool belt of attracting more investors and startup founders here. It was a great fit because at C&M Ingenuity, and specifically the small business and startups team that I'm representing here today, we really do believe that it's entrepreneur-led economic development that will create those opportunities that lead to prosperity. And I am very passionate myself of the outdoor space. I've been backpacking in the Pecos Wilderness for 20 years in my life, lifelong memories there. I'm a convert to mountain biking, thanks to COVID, one of the 7 billion others. And I've enjoyed trails in the East Mountains of Albuquerque as well as here in Santa Fe and Taos. So I'm thrilled personally to be involved in this event, but I'm thrilled professionally. This pitch event, Adventure Pitch, will become more and more of a tool to attract outside investors and outside founders to come to New Mexico. Most importantly, it is a tool to catalyze those early founders who are here now, who might have an idea today about an outdoor rec business, but they aren't sure where to start. Well, Adventure Pitch can be the catalyst that launches them. So the next Atalaya outfitters could be born this October, right? And we want them to then be the later exhibitors of their growing business at Outdoor Economics 3 years hence. So it's really a great tool. Call to action is that investors, sponsors of Adventure Pitch, if you're really interested in that, and most importantly, entrepreneurs, put your date on the calendar, September 7th. That's when we're going to open applications. There will be at least $15,000 in prizes for first, second, third place available. Most importantly, we're going to be recruiting and attracting investors both locally, regionally, and nationally to come to this year's Adventure Pitch to meet your companies. So super thrilled to be invited to participate once again. Thanks, Jeff, for awesome partnership, the can-do attitude and spirit. Thanks, everybody.
Okay, thank you very much, TJ. And again, you can register starting right now at outdooreconomics.com. There is an Adventure Pitch page on the website. You can read about Adventure Pitch. You can see we archive everything that we did last year at Adventure Pitch so people can read about it, get a sense of it. And get ready, right? Get their game on. All right, so Mayor, Commissioners, Chair, Councilors, thank you again for being here. Thank you for hosting this great event. We look forward to working with you throughout this year to plan an exceptional conference that meets and exceeds all of your hopes and expectations and really helps move the city and state forward. So thank you all again so much. Wow. Thank you. Right? Alan Weber. Thanks, Alan.